You usually don't notice cooling until something goes wrong. A system slows down, a server gets unstable, or worse, something just shuts off under load. And in most cases, the real issue isn't the processor or the power supply. It's heat not being handled properly. This is where something like the EFB0412VHD 40mm 40-2012V axial blower cooling fan comes in. It's not flashy, it's not complicated, but it plays one of the most important roles inside any electronic system that runs for long hours. At just 40mm by 40mm, this is a compact cooling fan built for tight spaces. We're talking about server racks, inverter systems, networking hardware, industrial controllers, places where airflow is limited but heat is constant. And in those environments, every bit of cooling matters. It runs on 12 volts with a current draw of about 0.18 amps. That combination makes it efficient enough for continuous operation while still delivering enough airflow to keep internal components stable under load. It's designed for systems that don't get breaks, machines that are expected to run 24/7. Now, the real value of a fan like this isn't just airflow on paper. It's consistency over time. In servers and industrial electronics, cooling failure doesn't usually happen instantly. It starts with reduced performance, then higher temperatures, then gradual stress on components like CPUs, power regulators, and memory systems. A stable fan helps prevent that entire chain from starting. Because of its size, this fan fits into extremely compact designs. You won't always have space for large cooling systems, especially in dense electronic enclosures. That's where a 40mm axial blower becomes useful. It's small enough to fit almost anywhere, but still effective enough to move heat away from critical areas. Compatibility is also straightforward here. With a standard 12V power requirement, it integrates easily into most server and electronic systems without custom modifications. That makes it practical for replacements, repairs, and maintenance work across a wide range of hardware setups. Of course, with small high-speed fans, there's always a trade-off. They're not designed to be silent. They're designed to move air. In environments like server rooms or industrial setups, noise is usually secondary to stability and performance anyway. What's often overlooked is how much life a simple cooling fan can add to a system. Heat is one of the biggest long-term threats to electronics. Even small temperature increases, when sustained over time, can reduce component lifespan significantly. A properly working fan helps control that risk before it turns into hardware failure. That's why components like this are commonly used as replacements. When a factory-installed fan starts to wear out or lose efficiency, swapping it with a reliable 40mm 12V unit can prevent overheating issues before they escalate into something more serious. In real-world applications, this kind of fan shows up in server maintenance, telecom systems, inverter units, embedded electronics, and industrial control boards. Basically, anywhere compact design meets continuous operation. It's easy to focus on performance components like CPUs or storage drives, but none of that matters if the system can't stay cool. Cooling isn't an accessory, it's a foundation. Without it, everything else becomes unstable over time. So while this may look like a small, simple component, its impact is much larger than its size suggests. It quietly keeps systems stable, protects hardware from heat stress, and ensures long-term reliability. If you're working on repairs, upgrades, or replacements, this EFB0412VHD 40mm 12V cooling fan is worth checking for compatibility with your setup. Always confirm dimensions and voltage before installation. Link is available in the description for more details and purchase options.